The movie starts by showing a group of polished Special Forces soldiers on a ship. Kill, the team leader known as Fang, and his younger brother, Piotr, discuss a secret military mission. They, along with their team, must retrieve important files from a woman named Eliza, who is on a remote island they plan to visit. Upon reaching the island, Kill and his team find a couple murdered on the beach. They also encounter a girl who looks at them suspiciously, thinking they might harm her. One team member, Harbier, assures her they mean no harm and asks her to tell them who killed her parents. After hearing Harbier's explanation, the girl leads Kill's team to a hidden fortress guarded by many soldiers. To enter the fortress, Kill and his team had to engage in a gun battle with the guards, resulting in a firefight. After successfully dealing with the outer defenses, they began sneaking inside to find Eliza. Unexpectedly, Eliza appeared and held one of Kill's team members hostage, suspecting they meant harm. Kill tried to calm her down and explained their mission was to save her and retrieve the data files she had. After hearing Kill's explanations, Eliza eventually trusted him and released the team member. She also gave them a memory card containing crucial data for Kill to deliver to his superiors. With the sought-after item in hand, Kill instructed his team to leave the stronghold. However, they were confronted by a group of individuals who attacked recklessly, seemingly unaware of their own actions. Fortunately, Kill and Eliza managed to escape the attack and found themselves in a place where they witnessed a group of soldiers led by General Yusef Basir Mehmedo, conducting experiments using a device called a soul catcher. This device could turn someone into a brutal killer. When Eliza planned to attack the soldiers, Kill stopped her, pointing out that there were too many enemies to face. Kill then realized his younger brother, Piotr, was not with them and rushed back to the stronghold to rescue him. Kill called out to Piotr, who stood in the middle of a room, unaware that he had been exposed to radiation from the soul catcher device. Without suspecting anything, Kill approached his brother, but suddenly, Piotr attacked him. Despite his initial hesitation and attempts to reason with Piotr, Kill was eventually forced to defend himself and take his brother's life as Piotr continued to attack with a sharp weapon. After this tragic incident, Kill, Eliza, and the only surviving team member, Harbier, ventured into a forested area. As morning approached, Kill contacted his friend Kasistov, a pilot, to meet them at a designated spot. Kill also invited Eliza to join him, but she declined, mentioning another mission she needed to complete. Kill respected her decision and left the island with Harbier once Kasistov's private plane arrived. Just as they were about to board the plane, they were pursued by Yusef's henchmen, who opened fire on the aircraft. Fortunately, Kill and Harbier survived the attack and flew to Poland. Upon arriving in Poland, Kill was unexpectedly detained by Interpol police who had been waiting for him. In the interrogation room, an agent named Artur informed Kill that his detention was necessary due to his involvement in an illegal operation. Kill tried to explain that he had been following orders from his superiors, but Artur insisted on detaining him. Shortly afterward, Minister of Defense Yan Zaremba entered the interrogation room and reprimanded Artur for arresting Kill, who was a former soldier and a war hero carrying out a mission assigned to him by his superiors. Jan escorted Kill out of the interrogation room. Kill then handed over the memory card Eliza had given him earlier and informed Jan about Piotr's death during the mission. Kill explained how Piotr had suddenly become brutal and attacked him, as if something had influenced him. In a meeting led by Jan with Kill and several Ministry of Defense members, Jan discussed the possibility that Piotr might have been exposed to radiation from the soul catcher device. Originally created by Professor Witold Mazur for cancer treatment, the soul catcher device was now being misused by Yusef to control people's minds, making them act aggressively and become ruthless killers. Because of this, Jan asked Kill and his team to stop Yusef's actions, as he feared Yusef would use the device to create chaos. Without hesitation, Kill accepted the new mission from the Minister of Defense. To carry out this mission, Kill, who had lost many team members, reached out to his old friends, Beek and Borza, seeking their help to join his team. Initially, they both declined, having retired from the military for some time. However, after learning about their friend Piotr's death in the previous mission, Beek and Borza agreed to join Kill's mission. The following day, Kill and his newly formed team, which included Damien, gathered to meet with January. They were there to receive their mission instructions. Jan informed them that Yusuf was planning to sell the Soul Catcher device to a dangerous African militant group on their way to Poland. He assigned Kill's team the task of stopping Yusuf and his henchmen, rescuing Witold, and recovering the Soul Catcher device. Jan also introduced them to Damien, who would be assisting them in their mission. Without wasting any time, Kill and his team, along with Damien, hurried to Yusuf's stronghold using a helicopter piloted by Kesistov. When they arrived, Kesistov was waiting for them at the pickup point. Kill and the others prepared at their designated positions. Borza successfully took out 2 soldiers patrolling the forest, while Kill and Harbier intercepted a truck. To their surprise, they found Eliza and Witold's assistant held hostage by Yusuf's henchmen. Eliza explained that she had surrendered herself to Yusuf to protect her father, Witold, who was being forced to modify the Soul Catcher device. Kill convinced Eliza to cooperate so they could infiltrate Yusuf's stronghold and rescue Witold. Once Eliza agreed, Kill and the team used the truck to approach Yusuf's stronghold, posing as the general's henchmen. Meanwhile, Borza kept an eye on her team members from a hilltop with her sniper rifle. They managed to deceive the gate guards, who allowed them to enter the stronghold area. Inside the stronghold, Yusuf was very angry with Witold, who refused to fix the Soul Catcher device any further. The general even slapped Witold, and his henchmen attacked the professor for disobeying him. Then Kill, still pretending to be one of Yusuf's henchmen, entered the room with Eliza and Witold's assistant. Witold was overjoyed to see his daughter, who was still safe. However, Yusuf demanded again that Witold fix the damaged Soul Catcher device. When Witold kept resisting, Yusuf shot and killed the professor's assistant and threatened to hurt Eliza if Witold didn't obey. To protect Eliza, Witold reluctantly agreed to fix the device. Not long after, a potential buyer named Vanish from Africa arrived at the stronghold with a briefcase full of money to buy the device from Yusuf. Seeing the promised amount, Yusuf asked Witold to show how the device worked to the leader of the African militant group. Witold pointed the device at some imprisoned men, and when he activated it, the radiation made the imprisoned men act violently, attacking each other. Vanish seemed satisfied with the device's power. After the deal between Yusuf and Vanish, Yusuf ordered his henchmen to lock up Witold. Kill, still in disguise, took Witold to a room where he quickly dealt with the henchmen guarding him. Kill pointed a gun at Witold and asked why he helped Yusuf with the Soul Catcher device. Witold explained that he had no choice because Yusuf had kept him captive for a long time. While they were talking, Borza tried to shoot Witold from a distance, thinking he was involved in selling the dangerous device. Fortunately, Kill rushed to save Witold, believing that he didn't have evil intentions like Yusuf. Shortly after, Kill helped Witold escape the stronghold to get away from Yusuf. Meanwhile, Harbier, who was with Eliza, managed to take down some of Yusuf's henchmen on guard. Outside the stronghold, while Yusuf and Vanish were loading the Soul Catcher device onto a truck, they were surprised by Kill's attempt to stop the deal. Vanish tried to fight Kill, and Yusuf used the opportunity to escape with both the money and the Soul Catcher device. Kill, though initially overwhelmed by Vanish, eventually defeated the leader of the African militant group. He then rushed to chase after Yusuf on a motorcycle, with his team's vehicle following behind. Kesistov kept an eye on Kill and the others from the air. Not long after, Kill caught up with Yusuf's vehicle and jumped onto the general's car to confront him. This caused the car to crash into a stalled truck on the road and explode. Luckily, Kill managed to save himself and secure the Soul Catcher device before the accident happened. After dealing with Yusuf and securing the device, Kill, not wanting Eliza to be held by Jan, asked Harbier to take her to a safe house. Meanwhile, he and the rest of the team would return to Poland to hand over Witold and the Soul Catcher device to the Minister of Defense. That night, Kill and his group arrived at the Polish military headquarters to deliver Witold and the device to January. Surprisingly, Jan had only used Kill and the others to take the soul catcher device from Yusuf because he wanted to use it for military purposes. Jan then ordered his henchmen to eliminate Kill, and at the same time, Artur arrived at the military police headquarters, leading to a shootout between the police and the military. In the chaos, Kill was injured after being shot. Beek and the others tried to get Kill into a car to escape, but unfortunately, one of their colleagues was shot and killed by Damian. Sometime later, Kill finally woke up in the hospital after receiving treatment. Borza was by his side and mentioned that he had been unconscious for a while. Meanwhile, Harbir and Eliza, who were staying in a safe house, received a call from the police asking them to return to Poland. At the police station, Kill was being questioned by Artur. He briefly saw Jan's broadcast during a press conference, where Jan accused Kill's group of being terrorists who had attacked the military headquarters. Kill felt frustrated with the minister for this false accusation. Later on, when Eliza arrived in Poland, she met with Kill and asked him to help free her father, who was still held captive by January. Kill promised to assist her, especially since he had developed feelings for her, and Eliza was secretly attracted to him as well. While they were talking, Artur suddenly arrived and asked them to find out where Jan was hiding. With Eliza's help, they discovered that Jan was hiding in a factory. That night, Kill prepared to attack Jan's hiding place and turned down assistance from Artur and Harbir, who wanted to join the mission. He preferred to work alone. After arming himself with various weapons, Kill headed to the factory. He managed to sneak in by hiding under a truck that entered the facility. Once inside, Kill swiftly took out several guards who were playing cards in the surveillance room. He then checked the surveillance camera monitors until he found Witold, who was calibrating the soul catcher device. With ease, Kill took out 2 guards and entered Witold's room. He planned to destroy the soul catcher device by placing a bomb on it to prevent anyone from using it for evil purposes. Just as he was about to get Witold out of there, Damian suddenly attacked them, forcing Kill to face Jan's right-hand man. Although Damian initially had the upper hand, Kill eventually managed to shoot him and put an end to the sergeant. Meanwhile, Witold chose to sacrifice himself to slow down the guards who were about to attack Kill. Jan, upon learning of the chaos in the factory, contacted Kill and invited the former military member to join him. Jan threatened to expose Kill as a terrorist who had caused all the trouble if Kill refused. Surprisingly, all of Jan and Kill's conversations had been intercepted by Artur, providing the police with evidence of the minister's crimes. A few days later, after all of Jan's crimes were exposed, the citizens organized a protest that led them to Jan's ministry office. Jan tried to escape by instructing his driver to get him out of the office quickly. Unfortunately for Jan, he didn't realize that his driver was a colleague of Kill's who would take him to a place for execution. In the end, the film showed Harbir carrying Kill to meet Eliza at their hiding place after all the issues related to Jan had been resolved. Moral lesson from the story: when guarding a secret base, don't forget to bring Do Not Disturb sign for your card game session, because even murderous villains deserve some privacy.